That's right. I need to see if I should kill or not kill this guy. Let's see. Kill. Avowed. Kill. Migrants. Let's see.
What's the plan once we get to Emerald Stair?
Me? I'm gonna ride one of those Fiorian Rangers like a horse. And thank the gods I got a second chance at life.
I meant our mission, as in what happens to our mission.
Oh, I haven't thought that far ahead.
So you're going to spread the word, and then you do that. Skip for Tarkov. First run. We hell let loose. Yup. Yeah, well, I have got the goods. Okay, return to ambassador.
With all due respect.
Welcome to our shrine, Envoy.
I mean, I would say that the Emperor
Get around me.
would be in my
High
side.
market.
He would
Haven
be
of
mad
Obbies,
if I
an
killed
otherwise nice city.
the assassin.
This is where people go to buy stuff. Just get mugged everywhere else.
But at the same time, if I get the assassins group being in our side, the people going to be in our side. So, politically speaking, I made best choice. Yeah. Come on, walk in. If you're in the ladder and go, you can do this.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh,
You can lie to him.
you return. You
Yes.
brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
I don't know. So I feel that I'm doing the wrong decision. I don't know. Let me check again. After coming back from the dead, and gain opportunity to solve an assassination. Thanks. Should kill, spare him. Moon is the best option, as it keeps you aligned with the rebels who are fighting back against the group still Geralt. Depending on your build, or if you're going to run evil playthrough, you might want to pick a different option too. Okay, so there's other option in here. Let's see. It's attacking. To attack immediately triggers combats once. Just like your hand, get this hardening, entrance to Emerald Star. Won't get unique reward like for sparing. Okay. So spare him is the best option. Attack. Okay. Let's see. So now coming back to life, blah 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 blah. You spare, apologize on behalf of Stu Geralt and dealing with assassin to take his people and leave. He will thank the players, give them a run. Return ambassador. Can I say confess? Also, at some point we live in paradise. One of your people will hand you a note was passed to our rebels. It said that although you're not an enemy, the rebels should never, under any circumstance, attack you. That's good. Choosing if kill I receive reason can kill him. Looting bottom rewards materials currency armor turn a rabbit bastard. As a food thief, emerald as one forgiven my cost trap above farmers and players. Okay, so this is the best option then. Okay.
What? How could you let this happen? Envoy, you are the ranking Imperial agent here, and you alone. We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility? Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed. Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive. She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
She sounds like a wonderful person.
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Chin up. Engine of the Empire. Live forever.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical. Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical. Understood.
If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time. My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to Animancers. I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidara will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Hilgard, why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence! You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Alright, to scratch his hand, we must stop it before it spreads. I agree, I'm not concerned with him spread. Spring your second Inquisitor, remain.
Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
The two of you would be strong together apart. For long is this because I'm believing Nine doesn't want us here. I savor the pleasure of being Emperor. What do you know? What I'm doing? We're being hard on the bastard.
What these people want is irrelevant when we can give them what they need to survive.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves. That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem.
I have to admit, she may have a point. She doesn't share her concern about...
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it, usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than enough for us to chew on, at least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animancers and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad unhinged.
Stands. Try.
At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun. Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair's beautiful this time of year.
We're done here. We can get to Emerald Stair in no time if we leave now.
Okay. So let's get going then. Travel through pure amazing environment in Verno.
no one's come to claim him. I suppose I should see to him.
There are spells now.
Envoy.
Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
There are more of you. Okay, follow me. Don't let you go. Wait for me.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
Let me see the other option. That's it. I want to see the other option.
Well, no one's come to claim him. I suppose I should see.
Envoy. On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Same time.
After what you've done,
Same thing.
you cannot imagine we would ignore you. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time. We trust you will remember our gratitude.
Journal. Documents. Priorities. His friends and the countrymen. The envoy is alive and hunting us. Our position in the city is compromised. 5 hours, gathering intelligence and trust. Okay.
grown over that Adra doesn't look natural.
You.
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure?
Business.
Well, just remember to cover your mouth, sneeze into your elbow, and sleep with lavender under your pillow. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. I didn't ask. The less I know, the better. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
So Ludwine's somewhere out there doing who knows what. Wonderful.
Given how angry she was about Eagwolf, probably best we give her a wide berth.
Oh, one other thing. Did you hear about that expedition team that went missing in the caves north of the city? It's frightful stuff. Can't imagine crawling through caves for a living myself. The ground's been rumbling something fearsome over there, and those roots have been growing like mad. I hope it's not another strangleroot situation is all I'm saying, because those people are goners. Anyway, I hope you can lend him a hand. Seems like a bad way to go. Cleared to pass, Envoy.
Okay, thanks.
Can't say I'm sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in. And now we have to worry about whether the man who killed you is going to try again.
Take a chance in life, he deserves one too. I didn't come here to play the executioner.
That's what most of us come here for. I only wish more of us really got one. Unfortunately, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They're certainly making their presence known. Can't say they're making any friends, though.
I don't like that Ludwine woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking when the other's jibing, if you catch my drift.
Need to tension have in between lines. It's hard to believe she's supposed to be working with him.
And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
They meant to harm, they would have left me. I don't know that yet because they like to have philosophical discussions and talking poems. They brought me back. Maybe tomorrow they could have left me.
Unless they have their own use for you. That's what's giving me the shakes.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Just mind how close you get. Their experiments don't always go as planned.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fjord is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Avalian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island. Right. You know, present company excluded, and all that.
Don't take it personally. Marius only does this with people he likes.
I'd say something back at you, but I'm just not feeling it for some reason.
See what I mean? It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay, until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the living lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops.
You to learn something.
We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, you know, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Come me first, Marius, because you use your experience.
Yeah. Who else is gonna show us which mushrooms we can eat, and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're gonna need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have two rules. No campfire songs, and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule. Way? I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What?
Envoy? Fior Messi Verno, huh? Guess if you're looking for an animancer, that's the place to go. I don't know about all that. They decided to settle in a hostile forest and use animancy to conquer it. We might get there and find that these people aren't as ready and willing to help you as you hope they are.
It's worth a try.
Yeah. Looking forward to dragging you people through Emerald Stair, on the distant chance Fior will be feeling generous with their time. I've led a few people there from Paradise or Thirdborn, and I've almost lost someone on every trip.
Someone slipping.
I said, almost.
I'm thankful for your experience.
Just glad I can help. Right, changing the subject.
And don't forget your thoughts on our companions. I'd like to know more about you. That's enough for now. Get some rest.
Thanks for talking. Envoy? Ask away. Yes, I did. The less we talk about that, the better. Thank you. Not everyone accepts that some things are best left in the past. Well, I'm one of the very few people who spends most of their time out in the wilds and haven't gotten themselves killed yet. I know the difference between hay-bleed toxin and high-tox bloom, which is something you should be really thankful for. And you know the Balrog and the Grinning Balrog?
What exactly is a Balrog?
Probably the meanest living thing out in the wilds. Just as soon tear you apart as look at you. I am one of the few who have seen a Balrog and lived. Mostly because I had the brains to run the Dragu out of there. We're gonna get you where you're going, Envoy. Alive and with as few blithe tail bites as possible. That, more or less, is all you need to know about me.
Okay.
Oh, you noticed. I don't know. I've heard stories all my life about the gods and magic, and they never seem to do any good for anyone.
Magic and animancy to allow to improve our lives.
Right, sure. But from what I've seen, it mostly causes problems. Magic gives a lot of power to some people and leaves others helpless. And animancy? Don't get me started on messing with other people's souls. That's just not right. It's just Pargrunan wilderness lore, developed over the centuries in Solace. Tricks, traps, gadgets, nothing more. But hey, if people want to think it's magic, then go ahead. I'm not gonna bend over backward just to seem internally consistent.
I think Mitzi may agree. So that I've heard.
Almost all of them. Andra pulling down the moon to destroy civilization, the Godhammer bomb, all that stuff down in the Deadfire. No one as fickle as those gods seem to be should ever be put in charge of reincarnation, I tell you that.
I see your points.
Right. More trouble than they're worth, if you ask me. I mean, feel free to cast all the spells and cry out to whatever gods you like. I won't stop you. Just don't expect me to join in.
Okay.
Oh? Do tell. We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. Good. No, I didn't poison that drink. Even the rankest Nimdude walking doesn't deserve that kind of death. They clearly heard about my reputation and thought I'd do something like that. The question is, why would he drink from that cup? Right. Why do they do what they do? The mystery of the baby wit in its natural habitat. If he was a real hunter, he'd have studied his target and known what I was capable of. Lucky for me, he was just a tourist in need of a good reminder. We've already talked about this. I hope this isn't going to be a problem. Good. What do you need? Same one you are. What kind of blessed question is that? Oh, huh. I see. I sometimes use lember without really thinking about it. That's what you mean, right?
What's lember?
Lember is the language spoken in Solace, though everyone knows Adiran because it's a common tongue. You don't hear lember much in the rest of the lands. Makes it easy to see which of us are from Solace and which aren't.
Can you teach me?
I barely realize I'm doing it anymore. If you want to learn lember, you'll have to spend time in Solace. And that's not going to happen anytime blessed soon. Ha, right. Something like that. I'm sure you'll pick it up as we travel. It's not that blessed difficult. Right, changing the subject. What do you need?
There's no, I'm not for now. You can improve this. Yeah.
Look, Marius, if you ever want to talk about anything, you know I'm here, right?
Right. Appreciate that, but I'm alright.
If he's alright, he's alright.
If you ever change your mind, the offer stands.
Okay, Amakul. I'll keep that in mind.
You're mine now.
Oh, would you be a dear and help with these forward, please?
Next one's mine. Right flank. Right. Armor won't hold up.
Don't get too comfortable. More are on the way.
Your weapon's not doing the job. On your right. Another one.
Who are you?
Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you? Don't take that tone with me, darling. There's a beautiful vase right in those ruins that I cannot reach. And as sharp as my wits are, they are a poor substitute for a ladder. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned.
What's important about this vase? What are you suggesting? Can we focus? Flirting? Are you flirting with me?
There's a vase in this ruin that's too high for me to reach. Fetch it for me. I can pay you in skates if you do. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yatsley, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. And no one listens to me.
I'm listening. Let's go to the main star then. Another time we do that. I need to go forward in this history. I barely did anything.
Take a moment, people. Aye, aye.
Grant.
Yeah, that's right. Abilities. Uh,
Granted, I don't.
I need to come back. I actually upgrade my characters with things that not even going to use. Yeah. Use XP stroller. One ability points. Oh, this is one companion ability points. Okay. I get it now. Now I understand.
Next one's mine. Another glorious battle. I got it.
Ready? Aim. Granted, I don't come here often, but when did it get this bad?
You tell me.
You told us that animancy would save our crops, and now look, spoiled on the vine. Zarips won't even touch them.
Animancy is a process. We were talking about that delicate metaphysical ecosystem.
Skyrim 2.
Machines everywhere, and none of them are doing a lick of good.
Be
Eu
patient
quero.
and things
Depois
will
quero
get better,
jogar
I
o Elder
promise.
Scrolls ou Oblivion. Que lá parece ser legal.
What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be grain.
I know what I said.
E isso fez na
We
moto?
only have so much to go around.
Are the animals starving as well?
Ficou
Or are they
diferente.
tea?
Obrigado por banir
I
a
don't make the
mensagem, né?
rules. Go home. Lay traps in the woods and pray for game. I can't help you.
We know you're stashing the grain somewhere. Well, let's have it.
Ah, there's no stash, as I've told you before. If I had grain, I'd give it to you. I know, times are hard.
The crops are coming up wrong, miss. Flies won't even land on them.
It's bad all over. Trust me.
Infinite Defense. Perda interna. Mas tem. Não sei se é a mesma que a mesma moto que você pegou. Mas eu peguei uma moto também de graça da loja lá. Depois antes de dormir dá pra rodar aquela roleta que tem. Chegou a rolar a roleta lá do cassino. Eles dão uns prêmios bons, eu ganhei aquele carro lá. Eu ganhei aquela moto aquela outra vez, né?
You showed up at a bad
Expedition. Pô, pior que eu tô com vontade. Isso aqui eu tenho que finalizar isso aqui primeiro. Mas você falou que você tá, tipo, bem no final, né? Então... Não vai... Dá pra finalizar rápido. Tive Rise. Nier Automata. Nessa, o Nier... Pô, o Nier foi um jogão. Tale of Arise foi um que eu não joguei. Era tipo mundo aberto, como que ele era? Deixa eu ver se eu tenho um vídeo. Eu lembro que você falou que você estava jogando. Mas acho que eu não lembro de ver gameplay, eu vi só o trailer. Gameplay, no comentário. Tive preso numa parte, preciso encontrar no YouTube. Vamos ficar os personagens. Base do ódio. Mas você não consegue mudar a dificuldade depois? Uma muda a dificuldade só pra essa parte. Tales of Arise tem pra jogar na Game Pass ainda? Ou não ainda? Tales of Arise tem um... lembra aquele um jogo que a gente jogou uma vez lá. Agora não lembro. Parecia um Dark Souls de anime lá. Saiu já? Essa eu não lembro que eu tava jogando na época. Não consegui jogar. Dificuldade mais baixa ainda assim tá difícil? Boa. Não tô vendo que eu vou sofrer então.
The Emperor's envoy.
Se pra você tá difícil, imagina pra mim.
Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
Nossa, muito bom esses jogos assim que tem que dar parry, essas coisas. Se bem que eu joguei um Dark Souls, né? Não foi tão ruim, mas ao mesmo tempo. Parry aqui, parry ali. Tipo, parry. Tipo, eu melhorei bastante, assim, mas... eu nunca, tipo, eu sempre erro o tempo, assim. Daí eu aperto pra defender depois que o bicho tá atacando. Nossa, sempre erro o tempo.
Captain Alfir of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy. While they theorize and do nothing,
Essa um que eu
the
acabei
sickness
desistindo foi
spreads.
aquele Wukong, né?
But worry not, envoy.
Aquele lá
The
não deu
Steel
pra jogar mais.
Garrote will be ready to ensure the safety of Adirian
Difícil até
interests
demais,
when
né?
the time comes. We all have our part to play, envoy. Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
Does subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
Nossa, esse jogo tem... Esse monte de missão secundária.
They're not evil, it is just in their nature to push back against the expansion of civilization.
Não é muito longo o jogo.
Survival of the fittest in our...
Tipo, dá pra zerar rápido.
Come on. My invention
E esse que eu tô jogando, eu acho que se eu for só na missão principal, dá umas 20 horas, pelo menos.
Ignore what's right in front of you. The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us.
E daí fazer só secundário.
My
Se
goodness.
quiser depois, né?
Are you a godlike? Charmed. Forgive me for staring. It's just we don't see many of your kind anymore.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Tempers are high, but I don't see any assassins. Yet.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
14 horas de jogo até agora. Talvez zero com 20 horas. Mas 14 é bastante ou é tipo, tá chegando perto do zerar? Talvez, né? Às vezes eu sou meio enrolado pra jogar jogos. Mas com certeza eu zero mais rápido que o que Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed, minha nossa senhora. Private discussion. You discuss in the middle of the town.
We have Giata to thank for that.
As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around. And now I don't even recognize it.
Eu já olharia vídeo no YouTube pra tirar curiosidade.
Roots in mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The dream scourge
É que nem Assassin's Creed, eu parei de jogar porque... Minha nossa senhora. Os gameplay que eu vi que o pessoal zerou Assassin's Creed. Nossa, acho que dava umas 100 horas. Ou mais. Você acha? Como que é? Resident Evil GTA. Modern Warfare 2. Vai entrar amanhã. Achei uma boa. Joga campanha. Já não tinha lançado isso. Eu acho uma boa. Que os outros Call of Duty que eu joguei história eu gostei. E é bem rapidinho também, né? Tipo, você joga ali o que? Uns 8 horas no máximo. Talvez um pouquinho mais. E já zero também. Você falando isso eu não sabia. Dá pra baixar pra jogar também.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
We definitely agree on that.
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the dream scourge at the roots. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying to avoid.
Mas eu diria que vale a pena.
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Once again, bureaucracy stands in the way of getting things done.
I'm just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Pra mim que se Modern Warfare 2 já tinha entrado. Eu não lembro. Agora eu não lembro qual que eu... Essa tem 100 tantos. Worst that could happen.
Are you going to tell her about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
Porque é bastante. É nem que eu tô indo direto, eu não tô me enrolando, perguntando muita coisa.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I.
Esse cara era parecido com essas conversas assim, né?
You are banished from Fior Messiverno.
Não sei, não lembro se eu tinha que ficar escolhendo.
You're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Mas pior que faz tanto tempo que eu joguei, mas acho que é a mesma coisa
Has gone
praticamente.
too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Giata is an outcast.
It's a bit too soon to tell.
Governor, this is unacceptable. Your father would have kept this community together at any cost.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Messiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog. We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west by the workshop.
Assistir anime. Sem visualmente diante. Mas tem que ver os diálogos pra poder chegar até a gameplay. Não tem jeito. Mas pior que é meio engraçado, né? Parece que às vezes dá a impressão que o pessoal do Elder Scrolls já, tipo, já tava planejando, tipo, concorrer contra esse jogo. Que meio que eu não sei se tinha notícia já. O pessoal já tava esperando por isso. Mas não sei se... tipo, alguma notícia, né? Mas assim que lançou esse Avowed aqui, deu o quê? Lançou a Avowed, deu um mês, talvez, mais ou menos, e já lançou o Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remake. E o pessoal já meio que esqueceu desse jogo aqui, tá só no Oblivion agora.
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego.
Quer dizer, bom, com certeza. Bom, não sei também, né? Como é que funciona a indústria dos jogos. Mas na verdade já tinha uma ideia que ia lançar o Avowed. Ou quando o Avowed foi anunciado, eles já começaram a correr pra fazer o remake do Oblivion pra poder concorrer. Não sei.
What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Messiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer.
Esses jogos assim você não tem vontade de jogar, né?
All gone.
Você falou que você não gosta. Mais interessante. Curti muito diálogo. Depende.
I wish I could take credit for Giata's stubbornness, but she learned that on her own.
Thanks, old man. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want. On my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side.
E o Yakuza, que aguenta 50 horas de cutscene. Aí já detectei a falha. Imagine. Mas o Yakuza é bem mais tipo, bem mais, como que fala? Mais entertainer, sei lá. Entretém muito mais. Nossa, mas teve uma cutscene lá que... Nossa senhora. Não lembro se foi... Né? Nossa, não lembro qual Yakuza que foi. Eu só lembro que foi... Foi num Yakuza... Que teve aquele carinha que jogava beisebol lá. Aí cada um, né, tinha uma, tipo, uma história deles que se jogava separadamente. Daí teve um momento lá, quase que no final do jogo, que todos os personagens eles se encontraram e meio que tipo eles contaram tudo um pro outro, pra um pra outro saber o que tava acontecendo. Aí, nossa, foi, nossa, foi sem brincadeira, acho que foi umas 2 horas de cutscene. Umas 3 horas de cutscene. Chegou uma hora que eu tava quase dormindo, eu não aguentei. Eu tive, não lembro se eu tive que parar, ver a cutscene. Ou, nossa, eu não lembro. Ou eu, puxa vida, eu não sei. Eu cheguei a dar uma cochilada no meio da cutscene e não podia pular. Daí quase, nossa, deu uma cochilada, acho que eu dei uma cochilada. Aí depois que volta, assim, tipo, gameplay. Mas sem exagero nenhum, assim, foi 2 horas, assim, literalmente. Que daí, tipo, era aqueles momentos, assim, que, tipo... Quando tava acontecendo a cutscene, fiquei pensando comigo, pô... Por que eles não simplesmente, tipo... Pá, tipo, legal, né? Teve a reunião deles ali pra um deixar o outro atualizado, né, sobre a história. Daí um compartilhar com o outro o que aconteceu, tudo beleza, mas... Sei lá, só dá a entender que eles tiveram essa conversa e corta, né, toda essa conversa, não tem muita necessidade de ter, porque nós, os jogadores, nós jogamos toda essa história, né? Tipo, não tem a necessidade de nós, jogadores, lermos e saber dessa história, porque a gente tipo, jogou, né? Então essa conversa que eles tiveram poderia cortar, eu acredito. Só que daí no Yakuza eles fizeram os personagens conversarem literalmente. Daí eu tive que assistir essa conversa que eles tiveram. De um contando pro outro o que cada um fez e a trajetória deles até chegar naquele momento. Uma conversa que podia ter se cortado, mas não, eles mostraram tudo. Eu tive que escutar tudo a conversa. Nossa, foi a maior cutscene que eu já vi num jogo. Teria saído no jogo. Teria saído do jogo. É que não sei, é que não lembro qual foi. Não. Foi. Teve a Yakuza 7, que foi do Ishiban. Se eu não me engano, não foi o 6, talvez foi o 5. Talvez foi o 5. Que eu sei que o 5 teve 1, 2, 3, o 4 que foi o primeiro Yakuza, acho. Não, agora eu não lembro. Que teve 4 personagens principais, né? Que você jogou com cada um. Aí depois foi no segundo que teve. Acho que foi no. Acho que foi antes do remaster ainda, daquele. Que tinha um gráfico bem bonito lá. Foi acho que o 5. Nossa, mas foi a maior cutscene que já. Nossa, que eu já vi. Tô dando uma assistida aqui no Skyrim. Só pra ver. Quer dizer, não é Skyrim, né? Oblivion. Ah, mas é bem mais animador mesmo. Sei lá, a gameplay é mais fluida. Tem mais coisa acontecendo. Talvez seja mais imersivo. Mas esse que eu tô jogando não é ruim também. E cada um tem uma particularidade diferente. É, o Avowed meio... Não tem muita ação o tempo inteiro. É, o Oblivion, bem isso. Que eu sempre acabo confundindo.
I have plans for this island, and
É,
they
mas
don't involve the
calminho,
dream
sei lá.
scourge. But that's a story for another
Não
day.
tem muita coisa
Your
acontecendo.
parents would be proud to see such
Um
tenacity.
pouco mais...
Anyway,
mais
listen to
calmo.
us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see a Nadiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers. It's not for the faint of heart, that's for
Não
sure.
tem tanto NPC pra você
Our first order
combater.
of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about
E
you.
daí tem pouco
There aren't many godlike left.
NPC e também é super difícil. Eu nem tô jogando de atividade muito alto, senão fica... O personagem fica morrendo todo o
Wouldn't
tempo
that be a
inteiro.
coincidence? I only bring it up because
Porque no Skyrim eu lembro que os
offers some
NPC
insight
não
into
era
nature.
tão difícil de
Keep an
enfrentar.
open mind.
E tinha mais
While I
NPCs pra você
pack up my belongings, you can
enfrentar.
help me by...
E aqui no Avowed, às vezes tem
No,
NPC
sorry.
pra se enfrentar, mas tem o quê? Uns 5, 6.
I just realized
Não
this
tem
is the
muitos.
end. I have to leave your Missy Verno. Forever. As much as I would love that, we're already out of time. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem.
Nossa, eu lembro que quando eu era no Skyrim,
Today that changes.
você entrava numa
I need
dungeon, por
help from the
exemplo,
animators
nossa,
around town, but as you can see,
às vezes tinha, nossa,
I'm
tinha
an
uns
outcast.
20 NPC ou mais até pra se enfrentar. Daí era, nossa, era combate o tempo inteiro, né? Daí era... Acabava sendo mais, tipo, agitado, assim.
glad to hear
A mina,
it.
isso aqui é meu...
Your
né,
education should come in
não é
handy.
uma ação constante, assim.
Monto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us.
Mas não é ruim
Elio
também.
Rossell is an authority on the undead.
Acho que...
Her methods are controversial.
Se o estúdio que fez esse jogo for
lives
ver
in a
esses
cottage southeast of
detalhes,
town. And
se
then
fizerem um
there's
próximo
Yvette
jogo,
and Remy,
acho que dá pra
our philosophers.
melhorar mais.
You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor.
Tipo, o jogo não é ruim, né? Mas
Drop my
tem
name
alguns
and they'll
pontos
tell you
que
what they know
poderiam
about the Dream
melhorar.
Scourge. I'd rather you find that out for yourself. Whatever it is, I won't be disappointed. We're about to make history. But first, research.
Eu não sei se é o primeiro título AAA do estúdio que fez esse jogo.
Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Então,
Imperial
terrível não é.
envoy, research assistant.
Mas tem bastante pontos que podem melhorar. E essa questão de deixar, que eles falaram, né, que o jogo parece ser meio morto. Acho que eles conseguiriam, né, fazer o jogo ficar mais agitado, mais animado, com mais coisas acontecendo. Talvez em algum outro jogo. Se fizerem um 2 desses, talvez. Acho que dá pra melhorar essas questões. É que no geral eu mais exploro o mapa e fico nas cutscenes do que combater os NPC mesmo. A não ser que eu fique passeando um mundo aberto e batalhando com os NPC. Mas não tem muito combate no gameplay, tipo, história principal. Não é tanto quanto às vezes se esperaria, talvez. E a história é interessante, tá? Mas eu tava vendo um comentário no YouTube que diz que não é uma história tão inovadora também. Tem um jogo lá que eles meio que já fizeram uma história parecida. Que é tipo, tipo, tem um império e tem, né, o pessoal que fica, tipo, os outsiders, né? Daí tem o império, tem os outsiders. Daí um enviado do imperador é enviado para essas terras para poder, sei lá, ajudar ou conquistar essas terras. Aí tem, sei lá, um vírus, tipo uma praga, né? Que nem no caso deles tem uma praga. Igual esse outro jogo que eles citaram, agora eu não lembro o que eles falaram. Aí tem tipo essa praga que espalhou. Daí um enviado do imperador tem que resolver pra poder resolver. Agora eu localizei aqui. É Greedfall. Não sei que jogo que é esse. Greedfall. Bom, não sei se é verdade também. Pode ser que o cara esteja falando nada com nada também. Ah, Greedfall. Me lembrei. Eu cheguei a jogar esse jogo. Esse jogo é bom. Pô, eu gostei. Nossa, é verdade. Eu tinha esquecido esse jogo. Esse jogo é bom de jogar. Que é tipo, o Greedfall. Ele é um Dark Souls, né? Tipo, na gameplay, um Dark Souls-like. Só que ele é meio que na época vitoriana e quando o pessoal lutava com mosquete e espada ainda. Só que daí é na época vitoriana e tem um outro de... tipo, tem meio que uma praga que se espalha pelo lugar. E não é um jogo de mundo aberto, ela é linear. Tem umas diferenças assim. Se não me engano ele é linear. Tem um mundinho aberto assim, mas não é naquelas coisas. Pô, esse é bem legal esse jogo. Daqui a pouco você volta. Beleza.
A novel idea, that. What I need is a stronger power source. Grimoires can hold intense power, but not for long. Besides, grimoires require a wizard to draw in essence. It's too dangerous at this scale. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove. Indeed, but that well is almost dry. I need more. An Ardragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgon queen holds court there. You may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delamgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delamgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards. Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
Ado, welcome to my fine establishment. I'm Mika.
Consultive event and Remy.
I really don't think you can deny that everything
It's almost the same distance. So, I don't know.
This is one of the Living Land's main export hubs. Or, it used to be.
Probably using me as an example. Pick on a no kid. I'll be back.
The great mystery is...
Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend?
Yeah, man. You do realize I understand you perfectly.
Remy, take a note. Fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
Did you learn about Dreamscar? Are you talking to me like I'm some kind specimen in a jar?
It's just that we've never met a godlike before. This is a big day for us.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind.
No.
Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal?
You're not a specimen. Depends on what you want from me. Everything. Why haven't you told? It is already. It was supposed to help me. The goodness of your heart.
We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky.
Who wouldn't? My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us?
Try to help people whenever I can. I hasn't born to be your savior. Excuse me?
So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone?
Hopefully people remember me, the ways I've touched their lives. There are many ways to leave a legacy, and mine are none of your business. There are the worst. These are the worst questions I ever heard. Godlike can reproduce. It explains a few things. People remember me.
Oh, didn't anyone tell you?
No one ever mentioned it. Must have slipped my mind. As in an open topic of discussion at home.
Well, this is awkward. Shame you had to learn it from us. Do you have an answer or not? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
The good news.
The Dream Scourge is proof that an unprecedented metaphysical disaster can take place at any time.
Oh, that's a load off my mind. Sure beats not constantly worrying about the future.
How's that good news?
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course, we may be able to learn about the Dream Scars through incense contained in Adra.
Precisely. A godlike and a scholar, too. Incredible.
Indeed. Just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such research, of course. How droll.
Another question, what do you do about any threat to myself? Straight, therefore, put down here.
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh soccer, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell. Did you hear that Giada was sent into exile?
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those words the ones we needed?
We could do both. Anything to work with the great Giada Castel.
Those are no ordinary farm hands.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. Well, maybe our luck's improving. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep in Beatrice all day. Beatrice, you know, the one with her viscera on display? As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
Oh, and what do you use for fertilizer? Other corpses?
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Giada Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor. I have a few theories, but no firm conclusions. I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? He's a bigger fool than I thought. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo. Silvo is one of my Revenants. My oldest, my favorite, and the pride of my flock. Someone needs to put a poor fellow out to pasture. And I just don't have the heart to do it myself.
Well, it's already dead. That's the hard part done right there.
When a Revenant goes bad, there's only one option. Final death. And poor Silvo's time has gone. Thank you for understanding. You can find Silvo in the barn. He's blocked the door somehow, but the window should be open. Just be gentle with him. He's a good boy.
So, we're killing a Revenant then? She just couldn't come out and say that?
And this is why I don't take pets.
This is strange. There's mushrooms in there. Name them and it. This is kind of weird.
Right behind you.
7 in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this?
First, my wife runs off to Paradis, and now this.
One for you! Need a better weapon. Your armor isn't helping.
Try.
Nice! Another win, but who's counting? Come and get me.
think I sprained my shoulder.
Falling asleep in here. I don't know. Maybe I should get going for today. Tomorrow I'll be back. This looks really strong.
Watch your... Nah, looks good.
How I'm supposed to get in there? Okay. Don't know.
Here we go.
Here we go. Better get going. I'm almost falling asleep in here. Yeah. Better get going. Okay.